First book which I finished is this, The Island of Sea Woman by Lisa C. One of my very favorite books. I mean, definitely a 5-star from me. If you're a historical fiction lover, if you love books which talk about friendship, girls as besties, and with a lot of historical information during, I mean, the period in which it was written, you know, the Japanese war with the Koreans and, you know, the dark phase. So you definitely would love it. In fact, the ones who loved When Life Gives You Tangerines, exactly. So you would be able to picture that. The two girls were friends. They also lived the life of, you know, the sea divers. So how difficult their life is. The matriarchal society which was prevalent in those times on the island of Jeju in Korea, the cruel Japanese wars and their ways of dealing with the people around there. So yeah, it is a lovely book. Please read it. English is very simple. The details are not very highly etched, but very simply woven. Like, you know, I would say a brilliant narration. The next book which I finished is this, The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I regretted wasting I finished this book within 1.5 days, to be very precise. It's a enemy turn friends to lovers. The animosity between the protagonists is not very understandable. I couldn't really relate to it because the reason didn't feel a reason enough. Yeah, it was feeling very imposed. The banter between both of them, everything was feeling quite imposed. It didn't really give me that rom-com, easy breezy, jittery feeling. The next book will be The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Amazing. If you like thrillers, read it. I would also say it is an amazing book more for students who are in class 11, 12, college, first year, second year. There's a very spooky, eerie feeling in the background, you know. There's this secluded, huge mansion at the tip of a cliff away from the town, and there's this lady who's been paralyzed for years and years, and it was believed, there were rumors around the town that she had murdered her parents, her sister, and then due to some illness she remained paralyzed for so many years. And then there's this young caregiver who had been, you know, given this duty to take care of her, and everything. The story unfolds, and, you know, she goes to the spooky mansion. She gets a room right beside this patient's room, and weird noises start coming up at night, and she starts feeling scared. A quick read. It's a very fast-paced thriller. It will not bore you. Lovely. So 4.5 stars from my end. So must read. Next book which I finished is The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry. One of my best read thrillers. Like till now, thrillers which I've read in the recent times. My most favorite was Izmirli by Firat Sonel. It was a psychological thriller. Amazing. I mean, just amazing. After that, I think Lucinda Berry's The Perfect Child was a thriller which completely, you know, caught my attention, and I was amazed. All the emotions were running very high. It was full of high-intensity drama. If you watched the movie The Orphan, yes, it is quite similar to that, but not exactly completely similar. No, Lucinda Berry is actually herself a practicing psychologist. So you can imagine how perfect this story would be. The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry gets a complete thumbs up. It can range from a 4.5 to a 5-star rating. Wonderful book. But one thing is that I was a little disappointed with the ending. I wanted, I don't know, maybe the Bollywood in me wanted a great closure, or the last mic drop revelation, or some kind of high voltage drama, which was not there. I expected the author to do it, but the ending seemed quite not justified. That's it for now. Thank you very much. Keep watching, and please subscribe my channel.